Am I the a-hole for telling my stepmother she's not second best, a consolation prize, because she's not in the running? My dad and my stepmother got married when I was 9 and I'm 17 now. They have 3 kids together. My mom died when I was 8, but my parents were already divorced, and I think my dad was already dating my stepmother at that point. Either that or they rushed the relationship because they assumed I would need a new mom because mine died. It was a crazy time. My dad and stepmother decided we needed therapy together because she was struggling and wanted to communicate some stuff to the two of us that she had not before. In therapy, she started off talking about how she feels like she's second best or a consolation prize with me. She feels like I see her as less than a parent, less than a mother, and it hurts. She talked about marrying my dad expecting we would be so close and how she believed a newly motherless child would need someone else to fill in. But that the whole time we've known each other, she feels like I do nothing but compare her to mom or dismiss her in favor of mom and leave her in second place a lot. She said she wanted to be more important to me than that. She wanted to mom in my eyes. She didn't want to feel like I would gladly toss her aside if my mom came back. I'll say now, in therapy, she was called out for that. She was told it was cruel to toss that in my face when I'm old enough to be aware my mom is never coming back. She spoke for several sessions about feeling second best, like the consolation prize, and like I don't care for her at all. She brought up how I never hug her or how I correct anyone who mistakes her for my mom. Another thing was the fact I have never said I love you to her. She noticed that, and she said many times she waited and waited for me to say it, but it never came. She talked about how every mention of my mom hurts her down to her core because she can hear how much I love my mom. She admitted to hating my mom, to wanting to wave a magic wand and have me forget her so she's not coming in second to her always. There were lots more things said too. I was asked to address what she said for several sessions, but I knew it might come across as cruel if I did, so I refused to engage. But my dad kept pressing me on the issue, and the counselor was trying to reassure me that I would not be penalized for speaking up. After a lot of pressing, and then my stepmother got involved and told me to speak because we needed to work through this and she needed me to acknowledge her feelings and work on us coming together, I was honest. I said she was never second best or a consolation prize because she was never in the running. I never saw her as mom. I never considered her to be a possible new or second mom. I never ever looked at her in that way or wanted her to be that for me. And that she was always competing against my dead mom for nothing. My dad and stepmother were so angry after I said all this. 2 weeks later, and it was mentioned in therapy, but they're still furious with me. Am I the a-hole?